my question is, even if they announce a pause, will that be interpreted as a cut and cause that rally? So you know the levels I'm looking for, 41.33, and then obviously above 41.57 will make a run to that 42.18. Otherwise, I see this getting rejected and rolling down to 40.73, and then you know that there's a gap fill right here. That would be the one to look for. When I closed my trading room yesterday, we didn't have any of this drama. But I was bearish, and I did say so. And I did post also that I expected to come down here by, you know, end of day Thursday or Friday at the latest. So we're definitely on our way. This is basically a beautiful kind of fib level rejection. We probably go all the way back down to 40.50. I am much more interested with this one. All right, so this is already hit and it's still falling. So emphasis is heard that, you know, I've already expected this by Thursday or Friday at the close. We've already rolled over. It's working great, right? We haven't even rolled over big picture on the weekly. Most importantly, we're coming down to 40.62. We take this out, we're going to be so much lower next week. I shouldn't say so much lower. We're going to see so much more volatility next week. This is a bearish engulfing in its in progress. Typically, a bearish engulfing will have the potential for a big bounce and then trounce. SPX, we got a gap fill down to 40.60 and then 40.50. And then, of course, we have this gap down, which is very unfortunate because we are going to fill that at some point. So that's why I'm like, man, we're already there by 8:40 in the morning, not end of Thursday or end of Friday. So now we got a lot of room to basically digest this gap fill down here. Once we get it, 40.60, at some point, it wouldn't surprise me if we fill this again. Okay, so that's what we'll be looking for, is when do the puts get monetized on a short duration? You've already heard my, you know, we're just starting to roll over on a swing basis, on a net selling basis, on all of that basis, macro, intermarket, and technical. Again, macro, intermarket, and technical. This is rolling over. I cannot help but say, Apple, though, really, getting in front of that is very frustrating. So just keep in mind that they could monetize these puts right back here at this 50, stabilize, and that's what I'm looking for right now. So we've already hit it, and of course, puts are coming in. We definitely need 40.50 to hold. We've got to pause. This is it right here. This 40.60 is the gap fill on an intraday. Bigger picture, and I do mean this loud and clear, big picture. If we break 40.50, we flush. We go bye-bye. But you know the forces of invisible hands out there. So I am looking for this right here to serve as some support. We've already got 15 minutes in. We got a lot of money that's been made on the downside with puts. There's absolutely lower levels coming in. There's no doubt, but I think just keep that in mind. 40.60, 40.50, they monetize or we have bigger problems. All right, so we got perfect tag of this gap fill right here. Let's go on a 15, see if we got any. Yeah, perfect. Ta-da. All right, that's it. I think we're done until later. So this is the 55. We did tag it. We didn't tag it the first time. We have a gorgeous, complete, almost complete rejection of this, what I called impressive bull trap, complete rejection. We are now at the gap fill. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gap fill. And now they're monetizing some puts. So the risk, obviously, is how strongly, right now I see just a little bit. But the point is, if we obviously get above this 40.73, we're going to fill that gap to 40.89. We're very, very extended from the mean. The mean is 41.07. Yeah, so like no joke. We're way to heck extended. But is this done? Let's see. I love this pattern. Such a high conviction pattern. Comes in and then we dumped. We actually gapped down. We're getting supported at exactly 40.6088, which is also the 55, et cetera, et cetera. But we have not made a bearish engulfing. So I still think we're going to go lower. Yeah. What is the bearish engulfing level we need to break? Low of 40.4935. Okay, so let's say 40.49. So this is 100 fib retracement would be this 40.50. Okay, 40.49 has to get taken out this week for this to be a bearish engulfing. I think we will. So what's my, if I was to put a bet on a lotto trade for Friday, I'm not talking today, but for this weekly, what would I expect to hit next for SPX? 40.39. I bet we overshoot that 40.49 by 10 points and then bounce. But right now, intraday, we're hitting exactly the gap fill and we're having a little bounce. So let's see how strong this gets. You can see that, right? They're monetizing some puts. We need to get inside that red, move higher. But right now, my read is that we very, very well could tag 40.39 on a lotto bet this Friday to make that a bearish engulfing. Right now, monetizing the intraday. Right there. That's the gap fill. That is absolutely the high of 40.6088. And we just hit a low of 40.5954. So we hit 40.60. Good enough, right? Good enough, good enough. All right, so here we are. We had very, 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 very short monetization. Could not get above. And then obviously dumped on 40.50. That was baseline. But my goodness, if we don't hold that line, you know where I say we go, right? 40.39. 40.39.